Okay, I'm back. I went to none of your business where I went, but everything came out okay. Hi! What is going on? It is Friday night. I got my water. I put a pinch of salt in there. I was just watching Meg Ryan. Not Meg Ryan. Meg Kelly. Oh, I remember the night I hated her. And now it's like she's a new woman. She's cussing and saying all the things that I wish I could say. Honestly. So I had her on. Oh, did I turn on the overhead camera? We'll all find out together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow your whistle. There it is. Oh, let me show you something interesting I did. You can't see it right now. Okay. So stop looking so hard, but look. Da 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 da. I put a piece of tape over here so I know where, and I don't have to go, oh, I have to go over here, I have to go over here, I have to go over here, because I never know which way to turn. Now all I got to do is look down and say, I got to be over this tape. I got to be over this tape, and golly gee whiz, Batman. It works. Welcome to Friday Night Live. Yes, deja vu. I was just live, 2 nights ago? But tonight it's relaxed. It's with the family. It's with the people that I love. And just as important, they love me. And, that is really, really something. It's a big thing to say. What camera am I on? See, I can only say that to you guys. What camera am I on? And what are you going to say? Well, dummy, look and see. I wish to God they had a tally light system, even a third-party tally light system. But it's got to work with Ecamm. So this way, when I go to a certain camera, a light would come on. Okay? So now what happens is, I don't know if it's my eyesight or whatever it is. The phone is in the way, so we'll move this out of the way. I got to keep the earbuds handy because you never know who's coming for dinner. I got to put this up like this and this like this. And there you are. What camera am I on? I'm on the Nikon. Nikon Z6 Mark III. There's no bad cameras in this room. So we have the Nikon Z6 Mark III, which you're looking at right now. Look at me when I'm talking to you. You're looking good. Okay, so that's the Nikon Z6 Mark III. And now I'm going to flip it over to the Canon R6 Mark II. And that's what you're looking at. Hey there, Canon boy. Oh, I'm wearing blue. I'm wearing lots of blue tonight. So the Canon seems to suffer. Doesn't matter how much money you spend. The Canon seems to suffer from blue violets. It's a violety blue kind of a world for Canon. And then, of course, from Canon, we go to the Lumix ZV1 Mark II, an underrated camera. You're wondering if you should buy this camera? Buy it. It's a wonderful camera. Okay, but if you are embarking, ready to say bon voyage, want to dive in to a system and you want to stay with it for quite a while, meaning a long time, okay? This one right here is my highest recommendation. If I could just find out where to click, it's right there, okay? So this camera is, you ready? This is the FX2. Much maligned, much underrated, probably one of the best cameras all in one for the largest majority of people. I always have to say that because there's never one specific camera that actually is for everybody. It just does not happen. Okay. So if I turn this on, I don't think I have, the on and off button is one of the things I don't like. Okay, so if I turn this on and I push this button, I don't have a card in there. Do I have a SD card handy? Because I think I'd like to show this to you. So let me get up and get an SD card. So I'm walking. I'm walking. You can barely hear me, right? You can almost not hear me, but you can hear me just a little bit. So I'm over at my desk and I'm grabbing an SD card. Oh, I'm stretching a little. Oh, wait, don't stretch too much with that back. Don't want to have a problem right before the show. Okay. So, all right, look at that. Peter magically made an SD card appear. So let's turn the camera off. It's just by habit. Now I'm going to open this door. You pull on this and then pull back. Very Canon-like. Okay. And this is one of the things that Sony just can't get right if their life depended on it. This card should go in this way. Okay? Nope, won't go in that way. They have it backwards. So you have to turn it this way and put it in. Well, why does it matter, Peter? Okay, you really are asking? I'll really tell you. All right, if I could show you this card, and let's see if I can make it so you could see the part I want to show you. I don't know if you could see it. All right, I'm going to try a very dangerous trick. I'm going to try to zoom in on you guys. All right, now let's see how much of a screw up I make. All right, that's as strong of a zoom in I can do. All right. So this is the back side of the card. This is an SD card. All right. So see where my finger is? The one that's doing the little tap, tap, tap. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. So if I move this around, let's see if I, this is where I go bad. If I try to bring this close to you, I always move it the wrong way. That's why I put the tape there. If you look at over my finger, see it's smooth over there? Smooth. Now, if I flip it over, they've got a fingernail groove there. You really can't see it, can you? Okay. But if I take if I keep that straight, don't move it, Peter. Don't move it. If I run my fingernail up, boom, it stops right there. There's a trough right there, okay? I'm sorry I can't get it any closer to show it to you. It's like I don't work so well with trying to get this here, and now the camera's not going to help me either. Look at that. It got into focus. Let's see how close I can get. See how close I can get. Wrong way. Now come back. Come to me. Come to Papa. More. More. Okay. Now, Nikon Z6, if you'll focus. Come on, baby. Focus. Okay. Well, if it would focus, I mean, maybe I'm too close. I'm not that close. There's a groove right here. Okay. And that groove allows you to get your fingernail in there. Okay, now let's see if I can move it back and forth until I could see the groove. Nope, the groove just won't come in. All right, so cancel the groove. Okay, so the point is there's very little room between this door right here, door, and this card if I put it in the correct way. And on some cameras, the biggest guy that does it wrong is the E10. There is no way to get my finger in there to get that groove and pull it up. Now, if I try to pull it up from this side, look, it will not come up. I could put as much pressure on here as possible. My fingernail will not grab that groove. If I turn it around the wrong way, it won't go in. Okay, that's about as far in as I can get it. Okay, but watch what happens when I start down here with my fingernail and I come up, it grabs it. See, it pulled it right out. So Sony always puts it in so you cannot take advantage of that groove. So now I'm going to put this down, close this door, and all of this is to show you that if I push the record button, okay, I get a red light. Did you see that light come on? Let's do the tape. Okay, see, it's exactly where to put it. Now if I push the button again, it stops recording. This light right here goes off. So while you're facing the camera at you and you push this record button right here, oh, look, the light goes on. So now it's recording. So this light is called a tally light. Okay, so the tally light actually makes it so that you can know when it's recording, oops, sorry, hi, and when it's not. So if I push the button again, okay, the tally light will go off. And you couldn't see it that well, could you? So I don't get that when I'm doing my eCam here. There's no tally light. So what camera am I on? I really don't know. I actually have to look over here, and then I have to look at my list of cameras, and there's one camera that's got a white box on it, and that's the Nikon Z6. So that means you. See, when I do this, it fakes out the focus, okay? So now I know I'm on the Nikon Z6. So if I look over here, it's about to change. Now the Canon R6 is on. There's no light though. All I get is a little white box, and the contrast isn't super high. So I would love a system that would let me know which camera is live, and it has to operate through eCam because none of these cameras are actually recording. It's eCam that turns this camera on, the HDMI that comes out of this camera. It comes on, and like if you were doing something like Sly, she basically has one camera and doesn't have to guess. And if she moves over to another camera, like let's say I go over here, I know I clicked on this camera. So it's easier when you don't have a bunch. Now there's 4 of them in here. And the problem is I usually never know which camera I am supposed to talk to. So I BS my way through it. It's like, oh, what camera am I on? Then I look for the white box. Oh, I'm over there. I'm with you. Okay. So that's what's actually going on here. So we're going to look at some lighting here tonight. And look who's first. Hal is first. I actually communicated with Hal today a couple of times. Right, Hal? You guys are closer to me than you think. You don't believe it, but it's true. I felt thirsty all of a sudden. So we got an hour. Take it easy. Keep your pantyhose on. So Hal is here. Hi to Hal. And my buddy Woody's here. I was talking about you, I think, last week, Woody. So Woody is, not saying hello to me. He's not saying hello to Phil. He's not saying hello to Mark, but he's saying hello to Randy. I just have to teach that boy manners. Woody, how you doing? How you doing, big guy? Don't worry, we all love you. I love you too, Woody. And Randy's saying, hi, everybody. So Randy's saying hello to everybody. And then Randy goes on and says hello to Woody. Okay. See how we got all these wonderful people in here saying hello to each other. Hogan's Heroes is on. Where is Peter? That means it's 10 p.m. Oh, I just learned a secret. When Hogan's Heroes goes on, that is Woody's smoke signal that Peter is on. Wow. Now, Woody, you know what? Every time I talk to you, I'm going to bring up, I see nothing, Sergeant Schultz. Let's take a sip of water. Calm down a little bit. What a rough week. Man, you guys have a rough week? When the Vice President of the United States is one of the people that carries your coffin, you know you are loved by a lot of people. You know that, right? And that's what he did. He was one of the people carrying Charlie's coffin. So where did I leave off? That was Woody. Oh, Philopoulos, posiste simera. Hello, hello. How are you today? Hi, Peter. You're looking much better. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Hey, thank you. Thank you to each one of you that prayed for me. And a big thank you to Randy, because he got me out of the hole. I couldn't get up, go to the toilet. And you laugh, you chuckle. I laugh, I chuckle. It sounds rather funny, doesn't it? But wait till you're in that position. It's a really shitty position. I'll have to go to communion on Sunday. So, Phil, how you doing? How you doing, Phil? Love you. My buddy Mark's in here. Probably having a beer. Hey, Peter, how's it going? My girlfriend says hi, by the way. Oh, tell us her name. Oh, I could do a lot of talking to your girlfriend, make her all embarrassed, and then she's going to come and hide behind you and get real close to you, and then you're going to go, oh, thanks, Peter. Talk more about my girlfriend. She's closer to me than ever before. Hi, Mark's girlfriend. Mark is an awesome, awesome, awesome guy. He's a wonderful friend. He's always got my back. He comes in here. He doesn't like me, but he still comes in to say hello. He hates me, but he still will come in to say he loves me. So that's the mark of a good friend. So you got a good guy there, girlfriend. Okay, so that is my hello to Mark. Love you, Mark. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you have a wonderful and safe weekend. He went. Who's the he? How do you start a sentence with the word he? So in English, if you start the sentence with the word he, if you can get your damn chair in the right spot, it's Mark's girlfriend. She got me all flustered over here. Okay. So, Woody went to a double eagle release. So Mark's girlfriend, pay attention. Okay. Woody takes pictures of birds. So he went to something in Virginia where they released some eagles or eagle, and there was a double eagle release. And I'll bet you $1 to donuts, he got some amazing pictures. Yep, he even says it. And he got lots of photos of them. So you'll see them on his Facebook page if you guys are curious enough to see. I'm still not in the right spot. So what the heck is keeping this chair? What am I bumping into? Okay. Here we go. I still feel like I'm not in the right spot. What camera am I on? Canon. Hi, Canon. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I got a whole box full of lenses. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I got 80. No, I didn't. I got a lot of lenses. So to whoever sent them, and you know who you are, until I get permission to say it. And they're all Canon lenses so that I could start to activate the Canon R6 Mark II, which is a camera from Canon. Okay. Here's my buddy Norm from Canada. He says, Merry Christmas, Peter, because I'm in the Christmas room. Hey, Mark's girlfriend. Did you notice I'm in the Christmas room and it's September? I do Christmas all year long, 24/7, for the last 15 years. I started in 2008. So is it 15? Actually, it's longer than 15 years. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't realize it was that long. So I broadcast from my set called the Christmas room, like Mark has a set at his apartment, condo, or whatever that is called, and he does his broadcast there. He has a whole setup with the camera and the lights and the background, and that is called a set. So this is my set, and my set is designed to have a Christmas look because number one, I'm a Christian guy, so that's important, but I can't keep going around saying I'm a Christian guy, I'm a Christian guy, I'm a Christian guy. So I let the set talk for me. Goodwill, peace on earth, goodwill towards men. I don't have to say a word. And yet it invokes kindness and goodness and niceness towards one another. Okay, so that's Norm. He's saying hi to everybody in the room. And here's Shane from Australia. Peter Gregg is live. Hello from Texas. Texas? What are you doing in Texas? Go say hi to Randy. Okay, I don't know who's having an event in Texas, to be honest with you. Let's see. It has to be Panasonic, I'm guessing. Are you allowed to talk, or are your lips sealed? You have to respect when somebody's doing something, because number one, they're our friends. We love them, we care about them, and we don't want to get them in trouble. So if Shane can't say anything, then he can't say anything, and we just move on. That's all. So, tonight's show, I'm going to go a little bit, well, every show I go a little bit different, okay? But I was looking at everybody's set. Remember I was just explaining that to Mark's girlfriend, what's a set? Mark has a camera set up on a tripod. He's got lighting, he's got a background, and everything involved in creating what the person will see is called a set. So I have lighting, I have an overhead light, I have front lights, I have back lights, I got lights on in the tree, and all of this creates an environment, and it's called a set. Okay, the ironic thing is, I do enjoy looking at sets. And one of you guys, you're going to be shocked when you hear this, has my favorite set ever. Have you ever heard the term, when I grow up, I want to be like so-and-so? Okay, so when I grow up, I want a set that looks like, and who do you think it is? And it's the nicest set. I'm leading you on, I understand that, but that makes for good TV, okay? The nicest, most pretty, it's beyond pretty, it's elegant. It's actually beyond elegant, it's actually rich looking. Okay, so the nicest set on the entire YouTube world, in my opinion, and there are not a lot of, sorry, erase, start beginning, start over. There are a lot of really nice sets out there. Some of them are very, very intriguing. I can't think of the name, but one of them has a red and white set, and it's like, oh my God, is that beautiful? But anyway, here's the nicest set I have come across. Are you ready for this? I want to see how many of you recognize it. And the irony here is it's actually one of you. Who would have thought okay, so let's go over to the desktop, and there it is. Okay, there it is. That is the nicest set I have ever seen. Now, I don't know why. It's coming across a little dark to me. Is it coming across a little dark to you? Actually, there we go. All right. Now, let me see if I can brighten this up a little bit. If I screw it up, I'll just push the reset, and so don't get mad at me. Okay. No, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. So I cannot make this brighter. Okay, so it is what it is. All right, so let's come over here. And this is Carlos. Bokeh Basciuto. Now, can I make this full screen? Let's see what happens. Did it make it full screen for you? So if I just move this around, this is Carlos. So if I push play, you'll see him, okay? I hope it's not too dark for you, okay? So I'm going to freeze it right. I'm going to let him talk for a minute, and then I'm going to freeze it right where I want, because I want you to see, and we're going to play a game, Okay, come on, Carlos, move your head, buddy. Move that head. Move, move, move that head. Move, move, move that head. Okay, so, boy, now is a great time for him to decide to stay still. Come on, Carlos. Move your head. Come on. I want you to see something behind him, which is why I want you to move. I want him to move his head. Okay, he'll rock his head. He gets involved in what he's saying, and you'll see that there's something behind his head. And there it is. Oh, you could there. Okay, stop. Okay. All right. So the game we're going to play is lighting. Okay. So I want you to see how Carlos has lit up his set. Okay, what makes this set come alive? So obviously, if we look at the left, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, there's a lamp over here. Now he doesn't have it so it's overpowering. He has it so it blends in just nice, but it takes this whole quadrant right here, and this lamp is lighting a little bit of the couch, okay? It's lighting whatever this remote control is or whatever it is that's sitting there, okay? It's lighting up something here which looks like it's a part of that couch, and that's coming from this lamp, okay? So we've identified one source of light. Now let's count and see how many sources of lights we have here. In the background, we have a hanging lamp right here. We have a second one, and that's why I wanted him to move his head over a little bit, because there's a third one of these. See, there's 1, 2, excuse me, 3 right here. So we have 3 lights in the back, and we can do a little detective work and see that the first one on the left that's hanging is lighting up something on this wall that's a little orangey in color. So it's shining downward, and it's lighting over here. And if you look a little bit farther down, it's adding a little ambient light over here. We haven't even gotten to the person yet. We are now examining the frame to look at the lighting, because this is really, really well done. This is a class right here. This is a class in lighting. This is not a class in a big mouth or a big nose. Well, his nose isn't that big. It's not a class in hats, but it's a class in lighting for sets. So you could take Carlos out of here and put yourself in here, okay? And you've got yourself on the left side. You've got a little lamp, and it lights up its area. You've got 3 hanging, dangling lamps. So the first one is actually lighting up this area here. This one is a little bit wider, and the one behind his head that's covering here, you could see it's lighting up the wall over here. So it kind of tells you how close these lights are to the wall. All right. This light where my mouse is close enough to the wall where it's capable of shining a certain amount of light right here on whatever that is. I don't know if it's the wall or if it's a painting, and it doesn't matter. It makes the picture come alive, okay? So if you just had one light generally lighting up the whole back wall, it would look very flat. You'd see a shelf, you'd see what's on the shelf, and you'd call it a day. And you'd say, I've got a fancy set. But not Carlos. He's got the lamp on the left. He's got 3 hanging lamps, okay? And you happen to notice a little theme? The color on the couch, where you could see part of the couch, and the color on the wall, and the color on the hanging lamps. To us, the end user, they look like they're in the same color palette. We don't know if they really are in real life. We're not there. Carlos could come and say, oh, no, that's blue. Doesn't matter, though. We see it as orange palette, the wall orange palette, the hanging lamp orange palette, the other hanging lamp orange palette. Okay, the third one that's hiding behind his hat, you can see a little part of it, orange palette. I'm working across the back of the room right now. We'll get to Carlos in the front and the center in a second, okay? So I just have to not get excited and just stay in track with what we're looking at. Okay, now he's got a wall over here. All right, and you can see that the texture on the wall, on the center, right above his hand, he's got his hand out. There's a texture on this wall. The texture on this wall is very different than the texture on the wall to the left. Okay, and we don't know if this is a flat wall all the way across or not. The truth is, I know because I've seen his office. Okay, I'm just not telling you right now. All right. So we've got some kind of a texture difference that comes from the left, comes across to the right, goes behind his head, and then suddenly there's another lamp right at the tip of Carlos's thumb. See the thumb right there? Nice big fat thumb. Okay. Well, right at the top of that thumb is another lamp. Now I have to say that these lamps are very balanced in lighting. None of them are blowing out the picture. Okay, so he's adjusted the power or the size of the light bulb that he's screwed into the lamp. He's adjusted the power of the light bulbs that he's screwed into these 3 hanging lamps. And all of them are powered just right, so they each have their own influence on this picture without walking all over the other guy, without trampling and just eliminating the other guy. And if you don't think that's hard to do, try it. It actually is. So you've got the 3 hanging lamps. They're lighting up parts of the back wall. There, if I see something that's a little bit light here, I don't know what it is, or if I do, I'm not telling you, okay? But these 3 hanging lamps are actually producing a little bit of a sheen off of this couch. You see this little sheen coming from this couch? Okay? Carlos is not near this couch. He's way in front. He's about, knowing this room, I would say he's about 10 feet in front. So all these lights here are not having any interaction on Carlos, his hat, his shoulder, his face, his hand. All these lights, including the lamp over on the right side by his thumb, are not interacting with Carlos. They're doing their job all by themselves. This background is a work of art. It really is. It's a lesson. So if you're finding yourself bored, wake up, because this is quite unique. Okay, it is. It's done like a master that knows how to do this for 100 years. Okay, so we're going to look at it and learn if he did it accidentally or if he did it because he's a craftsman. It doesn't matter. He still gets the glory. He still gets the accolades. He still gets the pat on the back because he did it right. Okay, so we're working our way across the screen. We got this lamp over here. All right. Now, this lamp over here, it's a little bit hard to see what it's influencing. Obviously, right above it, we could see it's a little blown out, or I shouldn't say blown out, it's a little bright. So this light with the lamp shade right here that's covering the bulb is shooting light upward, and it's lighting up this wall. And I will tell you that this wall is a brick wall, okay? And this brick wall actually has a history. Okay, so when you see this dark shadow right here, all right, all you brilliant minds, what does that tell you? Come on, think. That tells you that whatever this dark thing here, it's in front of this light, because this light is not coming out and going around to light up the front of this. Therefore, it's silhouetted. It's dark. The light is behind it. Okay, so what I do not know is what's lighting up this drape. Is it this lamp that's lighting up this drape here? You can see this looks like a drape, right? Doesn't that look like there's curls, or not curls, what do you call it? Pleats. Doesn't this look like there's pleats? So if I could get Carlos, you around? Give me a call on the phone. Okay. Is this light right here? Is this lighting up these pleats? Okay, so turning on my brain, I would have to say I don't really think so, because the light would be coming from this direction, and yet we have a shadow here, which means the light is coming from this direction, from right to left. Looking at the scene, because we have a shadow on this pleat, we have a shadow on this pleat, we have a dark, dark area here, and yet we have a lamp here. How is that possible? Okay, so this is what I mean about studying something like this. Now, if you continue and you go over to the right side, we have something here, and I don't know, I really don't know what that is. But I'd have to say, just looking at it, that it is a maybe a softbox, or it's something that's reflecting light from something else. Okay, but there's a light in this area here out of the camera, okay, because we don't see the light unless it is this softbox, and something is casting a light on the side of this lens, because this is a camera sitting on a tripod. Okay, there's also some kind of a light casting a shadow on this side of Carlos's hat. You see that? But it's not powerful enough to get some lighting on his face. All right, but there is some lighting that's giving us some shine on this book, and that shine on this book very much looks like a softbox. Okay, now let's take a look at Carlos. Carlos obviously has some kind of a light to his side, his right side, but our left, at looking at this, because it's lighting up the side of his face, his nice big nose, okay, his beautiful handsome cheek, okay, part of his shoulder. Over here we got the bicep being lit up, and a little piece of his arm, and something is reflecting really nice on these three buttons on his shirt. So what do we have in lighting? We've got one lamp, we got 2, 3, 4 hanging, 5, a light, a lamp I should say. That's number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, the lamp is number 5. Okay. Then we have something over on the right. That's 6. And we have whatever's lighting up his hand, his face, and his arm. That's 7 lights. And wait, we got something else going on. Look at the hat. There's some kind of a light coming on the left side of the hat, and there's another light coming on the right side of the hat. So what you thought was a dull and boring picture is not a dull and boring picture. Look at all the activity that is going on here in this picture. I'm glad he changed it from the flash to that. So now here is his set in action. Okay, now right here, we look at here. There's something that lights up when he moves, and it goes away when he blocks the light, whatever is casting the light over here. And then when you see his watch for a second, you can get more hints as to what kind of lighting is going on. So you see how we can look at different pictures and come up with, look at that happy face. Look at that happy face on that man. Okay. So over here is a microphone. This is a reflection of the microphone. I'm hoping you're getting to see my mouse. All right, this is the base of the mic. Okay, and we got light going on here. So there is a huge complexity of light going on in this picture. It's just amazing. Okay, so now, how do I make this smaller? I have to come in here and click on something. There we go. And then I can come back here and come back to me and see what you guys are saying as we are looking. So you guys are not talking about the picture? I did all this talking about this picture and you got none to say? Seriously. Oh my God. I thought that was a good lesson on lighting. You guys missed out. Okay. So, anyway, Shane is saying, no events, just some time out of my depressing city. And here's my buddy Jim, who I talked to a few times. Gave me a good overview of the Tesla. Good evening, Peter, and happy Friday, and greetings from Hershey, Pennsylvania, the chocolate town. Ooh, now you get me jealous. And home of the Hershey RV show. Ah, Norm should be excited about that. Norm is a RV expert. So, hi, Jim. Good to see you. Jim, you bring an RV so you don't have to fly. And Phil, love you, Phil. Hi, beautiful people. And I'm not being rude, Phil. I'm staying off that topic. It's kind of upsetting. Jim says, hi, Woody. Traveling's is great. Greatly reduced these days. RV's retirement is at least a year away. So I am just checking out the lay of the land, is what Jim is saying. Great lighting tutorial. Thank you, Norm. And here I'm thinking like, God, I spent all that time examining one of the pictures from one of you guys, one of your family, and you had nothing to say? Come on. Great lighting tutorial. I usually set up 2 lights, a background, a light, a hairless light, and sometimes a top light. Search for Vivitar using multiple flash brochure by Peter Gowland. And Norm says that he was in Hershey for the RV show on Tuesday. Whoa, he went there. Chocolatey good show. Good for you, Norm. See, I told you, Norm is if I had to go to anybody to ask a question on RVs, I would go to Norm. There's not even a runner-up, okay? Maybe Jim, now that I'm finding out that he's into it, okay? But Norm is the man. So, you guys didn't enjoy that lighting thing? Don't you think that that his set is just completely out of this world? It's such a beautiful set, you know. It's the lighting is so complicated. It's actually gorgeous. So it's just one of those things. I thought you guys would find it really, really interesting that there's at least 6, 7, if not, maybe there's a couple of lights that are hiding in there that I don't even know. It makes it exciting, and it's double exciting because it's from you guys. And that makes it kind of special. I think it's kind of special. Now, if you haven't watched his show, okay, let me see if I can make this. No, I made it full screen, then I couldn't get out of it, so I'm not making it full screen again. Okay. His name is Bokeh Bashudo, and he talks about how the stuff that you create, whether it's in writing, whether it's in music, whether it's in pictures done with your camera or with your video, all of this is pertaining to your creativity. And how, because he's a psychologist or he's a licensed something, how this is one of the creative outlets that God put in place for you. So again, I am so thrilled with this picture. When I grow up, I want a set that looks like Carlos's set. And it is just a beautiful set. So complicated. He's got a mic over here. He's not using that mic, okay? And he breaks up his chapters with a connection, a segue slide, okay? His hands are lit up beautifully as he talks. His face is lit up beautifully as he talks. The background, the couch, the wall, the lampshades, everything is, even the book laying there with the pen, is all subduely lit. Nothing is overpowering. and nothing is left out. It's just really, really well done. And it's kudos to his work and his expertise to bring this, and that's why I wanted to bring it to you. So even at my development, I learned that I'm looking at my set. It's not as alive as Carlos's. So this area here, whoops, just knocked my mic. Let me tighten it up. Where's my screw? There it is. Need a stronger hand. All right, so this area here, that's pretty dead. Okay, so my blue area here is lit up, and it's being lit up by a light that's coming in from overhead. You don't see it, but you see my hair? Do you think I just naturally glow like that? Come on, seriously, guys. All right, there's an overhead light for me. Okay, so that is lighting up my shoulders, the overhead light. It's lighting up my hair. It's not blowing out my hair. I hope it's not. Okay. And then when you come more forward to me here, the lights that are up front are two soft boxes. However, neither one is aimed at me. This is a big secret. Never aim the lights at you. No, I don't care who you are. Many of you have a set. And if you've got lights, make sure they're not aimed at you. They're aimed beside you. So one of my lights is aimed here. The other one of my lights is aimed here. So my face is in the richest part of the light, which is called feathered light. Soft, shredded, okay? And that's what gives me the soft face and supposedly soft face. Okay, stop laughing at me. All right, so it's going to encourage me to make the lighting in here better. Okay, see that box on the floor? That box is full of Canon lenses. It just got here day before yesterday? Yeah, day before yesterday. So we will be going through those Canon lenses together. Okay, so Mark, wait, I think I skipped. Oh, Randy caught something. Here we go. Randy gets the award for tonight. Okay. All right. So let's go back and see what Randy caught. See, you guys are not paying attention, but Randy is, and he caught this. Okay. He caught it. He caught it. Okay. I didn't even remember to see it. So let's go over here. Let's start Carlos's video. All right. Now, let's see if we can find what Randy saw that I didn't see and you didn't see. But dang, Randy's got good eyes. That man, don't get into a pissing match with Randy, okay? Because there, right there. Did you see it? I'll back it up. Let's see if I could freeze it when it happens. Okay, it's about 3 o'clock on your screen. And Randy caught it. It's coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, that's what she said. Anyway, it's underneath that lamp. There, right there. Do you see that? Do you see that vapor, misty steam? Either there's a hell of a fire that's starting over there, or he's got a vapor shooting out over there. See it steaming? See the vapor coming? Randy caught that. Dang, Randy, what eyes you have. You see the vapor coming in over there? Wow, Randy, you're the man. Oh my God, I'm glad I'm not in a contest against Randy, because he just won. I lost. Randy won. He caught. Where did he put? He put it right here. Right here. This is Randy. I liked the mist on the left corner the best. So, okay, where's my applause button? Randy gets the applause. He beat all of you guys, and he beat me too. So Randy is the champ for tonight. Okay, he caught the misting steam on the left side. It goes to show you, we fell asleep. I guess I'm very boring. Okay, so he caught the mist. We learned so much with you, Peter, and thank you, Phil. I try. I hope you learned something. Okay, Carlos' sets have been increasingly more complex and attractive over the years. Well done, and a great study of light. And he's saying light, Peter, but it's really Randy. Got to hand it. I'm sorry, it's really Carlos. Shoot MDM, Peter, what do you think of my broadcast? I'm trying to have the video vertical for me and my co-host, but the software doesn't have the option. Okay, we could talk about that. I'll have to go back and look. Okay, you see me, I'm looking up at the TV, in case you're wondering. What, is he looking? Is Jesus coming and he keeps looking up? No, this TV is over there. And the TV is acting like my monitor. Okay. And Norm is saying, good use of light. Look at Carlos's forehead. No shadow from his hat. That's another good catch, Norm. Normally a hat, do I have a hat around here? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, so here's my Christmas room hat. If I put it on, normally the hat will give you a shadow underneath here. All right. And with Carlos, there was no shadow. And Norm caught that. Boy, I'm dealing with a bunch of pros in here. I think I'm going back to bed. I'm going to hide. I'm going to hide because you guys are all smarter than me. So Norm saw that there's no shadow on from the hat. I don't think Carlos is watching because he would come in. So his ears must be burning. So he's probably sitting there talking with one of his patients and he's going like, damn, my ears are burning. What's going on in here? There must be a fire. My ears are burning. I like the lighting in the Christmas room better. Thanks, Norm. Norm, you're so sweet. I appreciate that. But you have to admit that he did a good job there. He really, really did a good job. So that I wanted to bring that out. I was so proud of Carlos. Not only proud, it went above and beyond of just like a proud dad. Like you guys, you started coming and going live after watching me first. I'm not saying I caused it. I'm just saying I was there first. I got to the finish line first. That's all I'm saying, okay? And then you guys come in. And it's kind of like honoring to me to see everybody do it too. It's like, I want that. I very badly want that. I want you to express yourself. And that is exactly what Carlos talks about. Letting your creativity express yourself, okay? And that becomes crazy important. So I feel kind of like a dad watching his kids flourish, you know, and I'm not taking the credit. If I'm sounding egotistical, I just hope I'm coming across that I'm proud of you guys. But I get to see a lot of sets. And when I see a set that really shakes me up and go like, boy, I like that set, and it's from one of you, that's a big deal. Okay? Now, I'm not saying anything negative about your sets. Okay? Maybe we'll start looking at some of your sets. So we can all be proud of our fellow brother. And that is what I want you to take away from here. Okay? So Norm got the lighting on the forehead. Good for you. Randy got the lighting on the mist on the side. Boy, you guys have amazing eyes. Love you, Peter and friends. There's Louis, another creator that does creation on YouTube. And here's Jeff I'm back from. And this is a must go to. And it's such a beautiful. And it's and Anatolia, where St. Paul went to spread the gospel It is, it's not called Jerusalem. Turkey and Jerusalem, not the same place, okay? Not even close. Not even close, Jeff. I think you got something off a little bit, okay? And Randy is saying, good night, everybody. Have a great week. Stay safe. Keep smiling. Yep. Actually, it's been an hour. You're right. So, I hope we shared something interesting tonight, and you guys will go over to Bokeh Bashudo on his channel and on his latest, whatever the latest video is that he's got up. Make comments over there and tell him that he was talked about. Tell him that he's appreciated. Tell him he's got a beautiful set, and he won't know what the hell is going on. Because if he didn't see this, how would you like to open up one of your videos and it's like, all these comments came from where? Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him where you came from, okay? Just go over there and start talking about his set. It's Bokeh Bashudo, and it's on YouTube. And he didn't make any comments in here tonight, so he's not watching. So he's going to be shocked, all right? So I love you guys. That's our show. Remember to watch tomorrow night? We will watch somebody else we love, which is Luis. And he's right up the road in the Fort Lauderdale area. And then Tuesday, we will watch Sly. And who else goes live? Mark. I can't tell you a schedule. I don't know what it is. Okay. And then I'll be, God willing, and the bridge isn't up. Let's not forget my saying. God willing, and the bridge isn't up, and my goal is the sky and not the grave. I don't want to be in the grave, which is down there, looking down there. I want to be in the sky, which is the rapture, looking up there. And I have a t-shirt that says, my goal is the sky and not, look at the underneath. Look at the description. I write all kinds of stuff down there. Okay. So you guys that are watching this on the rewind, have a little fun. Okay? Have a little fun. Write me something. Write something about Carlos's set. And all of us go together. I'm going to do it too. And go to Carlos's newest video, whatever he put up today. What is today? The light's right in my eyes. September 12th. Okay, find his video from September 12th. And let's all go in there and comment. I want to see 15 comments in there. Okay? Let's shake him up a little bit because he won't know where it came from. And he's going to think, oh my God. God is saying something to me. And it's you guys shaking him up. Go ahead, have a little fun. I give you permission to have some fun. Okay? All right. I love you guys. And as usual, Randy closes the show out. Good night, everybody. Have a great week. Stay safe. Keep smiling. Keep praying for our country. There's 2 kids, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, that from 3 days ago, their life was changed. No dad. No dad. I mean, there's a lot of other sorrowful things there. But those children are going to feel it for the rest of their lives. All right. Love you guys. And thank you for being here if I didn't say thank you. And I appreciate you very much. I love you, and I know you love me. Am I being presumptuous? Huh? Well, if I'm being presumptuous, I should go. I need to go. Bye. Bye.